Hello YouTube, it's Red Unlocked, and today we're going to have a look at something a bit different. So if you've played Risk a bit, especially ranked, then you will come up against collaboration. It does happen for sure, and in this video we're going to take a quick look at an example of what I suspect to be collaboration, and then some of the methods I use to try and combat that. So first things first, you see that the blue player here, Theos, and the Australian player, I think they end up being yellow, Atticus, they joined at the same time. So there wasn't a lot of people joining the lobby. It was open for about 3 minutes, and then all of a sudden these two players joined at the same time. And you saw me remove one player. I actually removed the wrong player that I suspected of cheating. But let's take a look at the game, and then we'll talk about some ways to try and combat being collabed against, especially if you're hosting the game. So I'm in the first position, just choosing where to place my cap here. And I do have a 4 down here in Central America, but actually most of my troops are in the north. So I'm just looking at where I could place my cap. And I end up going for the placing the Caribbean, using the 2 blizzards next to me. So as it turns out in this game, so I'm placed next to all 3 players. They can all see where I am. And blue's cap is in Mexico, we'll see later. Yellow and purple are in South America. Well, sorry, purple is in Central America and yellow is down in South America. So when up against collabs, what you'll often see is that one of the players is ultra aggressive, and then the other player generally wins because they sit back more passively. People won't attack them as much. They're essentially reaping the benefits while the other players are at war. And in this particular game, blue is extremely aggressive. So blue from the very first turn only attacks me. So he starts off understandably by attacking my 2 in Mexico. That's where his cap is. But doesn't stop there. He literally attacks me every single turn of the game. Even when yellow gets a bonus. Even when around him there are other opportunities for taking his own bonus. So obviously by now it's too late, we're in the game. So later on we'll talk about strategies of figuring out if there's potential collaboration before the game starts. So yellow here is again tacking down in South America, presumably. I'm trying to take some space, remove some of yellow from the north. So second turn, and blue hasn't got this bonus, but is only attacking me, is breaking my bonus. I can't imagine it's a natural play to think, okay, I've got Mexico, or I've almost got Mexico, now I'm going to take Canada. I think the obvious play would be to finish off the Mexico bonus. Purple, as far as I can tell, is just a normal player. Just trying to take some cards and pass. And yellow in the meantime is checking options. The other thing you'll often find is with collabs, each of the players will hook on to different players, especially in a 4-player match. Then one will attack, so blue's attacking me while yellow will try and beat purple, and then they will if the other one can't break a bonus, then the other will then break the bonus. So you see yellow took his bonus, I've taken mine back. Blue saw yellow take their bonus. Blue attacked me first, remember? So blue just leaving yellow there, attacking me. Breaking my bonus. And purple at war with yellow does break yellow's bonus. 4 and 2. Lucky roll. So unfortunately, if purple were going and I were going to team up against yellow and blue, not collaboration, but trying to survive, then it looks like purple is not the best player. Yellow there gets their troops out of Great Plains. And at this point I'm just trying to remove as much visibility as possible. I'm a little bit angry. Never play Risk angry. It's time to take a break when you're angry. But honestly, it's frustrating when it's an obvious collaboration. It's just cheating. There's nothing else to say except it's cheating. So blue presumably here is taking Great Plains and then breaks me. So this isn't the first time these two have collabed. It's pretty obvious to me. They've got a system. Maybe it's even the same person. One on iPad, one on whatever. You know? So I'm trying to push back as best I can. Very suspicious at this point of yellow and blue. So I decide to take yellow out there. Of course I don't expect to hold the bonus, but it's important to try and break. And unfortunately I couldn't there. But with blue being such an aggressive player, why is he allowing yellow to hold the bonus? Why did he hook onto me when I never attacked? He hasn't got his Mexico bonus. could have taken his Mexico bonus from his 2 in Caribbean. So the problem is, I'm talking in percentages. It's not possible to know 100% whether blue and yellow are collaborating or whether they're just really bad players making some strange decisions. That can happen. So it's hard to say for 100% certainty, yeah, these two definitely cheating, but it happens so often, and it's about confidence level, I think. And as I said, it's quite clear to me that these two are collaborating. I'm trying my hardest to push back to keep my cap strong. Blue's holding the Great Plains bonus. Purple is behind me, he can't help out now. Yellow is in between me and blue. So essentially the game goes on like this for another 5 or 10 minutes. Blue every single turn attacking me, breaking my bonuses, and eventually yellow wins this game. So let's take a look at what a good lobby looks like. So there are times of the day when lobbies fill really quickly, lots of players looking for games. But in this particular case, and a lot of the time, lobbies will fill slowly but surely. So one player will join, then another, then another. So it's not always possible to tell, but I always pay close attention. Do two players join almost exactly the same time? Whereas it's been an average wait time of 2 or 5 minutes. And if that happens, sometimes what I'll do is add another player or remove a player and try and manage the collaboration that way. So something else I often do is use the modifiers and change the minimum rank. So in my experience, the higher the minimum rank, the less likely there is to get cheating. So I've often seen cheating occur between novices and beginners, and then another player. The other player could be anything from grandmaster to beginner. And again, you have to be quite vigilant when you're hosting a game, when you're joining a game. Do two players have almost exactly the same name? They're both from the same country, both the same avatar and the same surround. I've seen that multiple times. I'm sure I get a lot of false positives and I remove people from a game that were not collaborating. But of course, from my perspective, it's better to be safe than go through a game like this and have to face the entire time battling what you think is collaboration. And of course, the final point to note is always report. So there's an in-game report tool where you can report your suspected collaboration. Use that tool, and sometimes I've had responses saying, yeah, we didn't see any cheating here and we didn't ban the account, but other times pretty sure those are legitimate cheaters and they do get banned. So use the tool and hopefully together we'll combat the cheaters. Anyway, I'll leave you there. Have a great day. I'll see you next time.